Jai Shri Ram. This is an interesting concept, the victim impact statement. If you on YouTube watch many crime serials, crime, not serial actually, crimes being reported. uh, so many such YouTube channels are there. You can actually watch the court proceedings. Unfortunately, in India, our court proceedings are not being shown. Perhaps because it is a total chaos, and most of the judges seem to be people who have no idea what is law, and the police officers unfortunately are ignorant about law, most of them. It's a bloody farce. I've been to some courts just to sit and watch what is happening. It is really depressing, because the kind of interaction, it's horrible. Look at this very interesting thing, victim impact statement. The Supreme Court of United States first recognized the rights of crime victims to make a victim impact statement during the sentencing phase of a criminal trial. Okay, and it's very nice to read, when the victims read out. A victim impact panel, which usually follows the victim impact statement, is a form of community based or restorative justice in which the crime victims or relatives and friends of the deceased crime victims meet with the defendant in the court after the conviction, and even prior to that, I think. Anyway, the details are not important. The whole idea is so very useful. It should be introduced in our courts also, especially 498, SC/ST, atrocity acts. All these draconian acts are there. Sedition acts are there. So the SCS, the 498A, dowry harassment, and domestic violence, so many fake cases. The judge, and I think the whole world should know how these laws are being abused, and how they are destroying entire families, and the institution of marriage is under threat because of this extremely draconian laws. So of course the original intention of passing the law was good, but look at the way it's being misused. So there has to be some check, some modification, amendment. So this victim impact statement, the whole idea is to tell the convict and the whole world about how that criminal activity affected them, in the hope of rehabilitation or deterrence, and in the hope that future criminals, potential criminals also, perhaps after watching this, will not commit that crime. So that thing, I think that's a good idea. Jai Shri Ram. Victim impact statement.